So what happens when a music festival stops being just about the music? When the whole experience starts weeks before on your phone, absolutely explodes in real life for a weekend, and then just keeps echoing online for months? Well, we're going to dive right into that today. Because what's happening with China's festival scene, it's a pretty wild look at the future of live events.
Welcome, everyone, to the Flow Tao Salon. Today, we're unpacking a massive cultural shift.
And our guide for this whole deep dive is the 2025 Music Festival Social Observation Report. It was put together by the research institution TopCloud, and they've been tracking exactly how these events have morphed from just being concerts into these huge social phenomena. And trust me, the data they found is pretty stunning.
Okay, first things first, let's just get a sense of the sheer scale we're talking about here. This isn't some small niche trend. This is an absolute explosion. Get this.
In just the first 5 months of 2025, there were 154 major music festivals held across China. That's literally more than one festival every single day, and that's a big jump from the year before.
And who's showing up? Oh, just 4.1 million people. That's not just a dedicated fan base, okay? That is the population of a major city descending on festival grounds all in the span of a few months.
And all those people, well, they translate into some serious economic power. Over 1.35 billion RMB in ticket sales alone. So it's clear, right? This is a massive cultural and commercial force. But what does the market actually look like on the inside?
Well, it's not just one big, messy free-for-all. The market has actually split into two very different, very powerful models.
An industry insider really hit the nail on the head with this quote. They said the market has a dumbbell structure. So you've got these heavyweights on one end, and then these super-focused upstarts on the other.
So what in the world is a dumbbell structure? Just think of a barbell at the gym. All the weight, all the action is happening at the two extremes. The middle ground, it's kind of getting squeezed out. You either have to go huge or you go super niche.
And this table really lays out the two different playbooks, doesn't it? The big IP festivals, like Strawberry, they're the summer blockbusters. They compete with star-studded lineups and trying to be everywhere at once. But then you have the vertical festivals, say one just for rap music. They're competing on something else entirely. Vibe, community, a sense of belonging. They're not just selling tickets, they're building a loyal tribe.
And here's the thing, for both of these festival types, the fan experience, it doesn't start when you walk through the gates anymore. No way. It's a whole journey that's basically powered from start to finish by social media.
The way people do festivals now really breaks down into 3 clear stages. You've got the pre-festival prep and hype. Then there's the on-site immersion and, of course, sharing everything. And then, and this is so important, there's the post-festival echo, where all the memories and the community keep on living online. So where does that whole journey kick off? For a huge majority, it starts online. An absolutely staggering 81.7% of people going to festivals get their info primarily from social media. It's the starting line for everything.
And prep is serious business. I'm not just talking about picking out an outfit. Fans are creating and sharing these incredibly detailed guides on how to beat the online bots and actually score tickets. I mean, this is a community mobilizing before a single guitar chord has been struck.
But it goes even deeper than logistics. There's this really powerful social element. People actually go online to find their dadzi, which is like your festival buddy or your crew for the weekend. It's all about making sure you have someone to share the experience with, turning what could be a solo trip into a real communal adventure.
Okay, so we've established the community is already super engaged before they even arrive. So how do the smartest festivals cut through all that noise and create moments that go truly viral? Well, it turns out it's by going beyond the music itself.
Right, so here's the secret sauce. It's not just about booking bigger bands or finding a cooler niche. The real win is in creating a fusion, a cultural crossover event that people just can't stop talking about.
Check this out. The MDSK Rap Festival brilliantly piggybacked on the massive success of the TV show The Rap of China. It basically became the unofficial afterparty for the show's huge online fan base, turning millions of TV viewers into a real-world festival audience. Just genius.
Or how about this one? This is a fusion of music and nature. At the Jump Park Festival, the folk singer Mao Buyi was on stage, and right at that moment, this absolutely incredible sunset happened behind him. It was pure, unscripted magic that just perfectly matched the vibe of his music. And of course, the fans captured that magic in a single perfect hashtag that completely blew up online, the fated connection of sunset and Malibuese northeastern folk music. You just can't plan that kind of viral moment, but you can create the conditions where it might happen.
And for our last example, let's talk about fusing music with an entire city's identity. The Rock Hometown Festival in Shijiazhuang wasn't just a concert series. It was part of a massive effort to rebrand the city, giving it this cool new identity as China's official rock city. A single event gave a whole city a new story to tell the world.
So, after looking at all this, the data, the market structure, those viral moments, what's the bottom line? What are the big takeaways for the future of live music?
It really comes down to three crucial things we learned from this report. First, the market is a two-speed game now. You have to win at the extremes. Either go massive with superstars or go deep with an authentic niche vibe. The middle is a tough place to be. Second, the festival experience is now a continuous cycle. It's an endless conversation between the online and offline worlds that never really stops. And third, and this might be the most important part, the real magic, the key to going viral, is in the mix. It's about fusing music with other parts of culture to create stories that are just impossible not to share.
Which, leaves us with one final pretty big question to think about. When these festivals become more about the Instagram post and the shareable moment than the encore, what does it ultimately mean for the music itself when success is measured in clicks? Something to chew on. Thanks for joining us at the Salon.